Okay, so everyone's favorite fantasy since Jurassic Park hit theaters is bringing back dinosaurs, right? But let's be real for a second. If scientists actually managed to clone a T-Rex tomorrow, the first thing that would happen is not an epic theme park opening, but rather a very awkward board meeting about liability insurance. Because, here's the thing, recreating extinct species isn't just about mixing some ancient DNA with frog genes in a test tube like it is a high school chemistry project. The real science is way more complicated, way more expensive, and honestly, way less likely to result in anyone riding a triceratops to work. First off, let's talk about the DNA problem. DNA degrades over time, and after about 6 or 7 million years, it's basically cosmic dust. Dinosaurs went extinct 65 million years ago, which means their genetic material has had plenty of time to completely fall apart. Even the best preserved dinosaur fossils are just mineralized bones with zero usable DNA left inside. Scientists have tried extracting genetic material from fossils and mosquitoes trapped in amber. But, spoiler alert, it doesn't work like the movies promised. The oldest DNA ever recovered is from a mammoth tooth that's about 1 million years old, and even that sequence was fragmentary and required serious computational wizardry to piece together. So unless we invent time travel, cloning a velociraptor is off the table. But let's say, hypothetically, some mad scientist finds a magical loophole and actually does revive a dinosaur. What happens next? Well, these animals evolved in a completely different world. The atmosphere had different oxygen levels. The climate was radically different, and the entire ecosystem they depended on is long gone. A freshly hatched Brachiosaurus would basically be like an alien dropped onto modern Earth with no idea what to eat, where to live, or how to survive our diseases. Modern bacteria and viruses have evolved for millions of years, and dinosaurs would have zero immunity to any of it. You'd probably end up with the saddest, sickliest dinosaur in history, which is not exactly the Spielberg experience anyone signed up for. And then there's the ecological nightmare. Dinosaurs were apex predators and massive herbivores that shaped entire ecosystems. If you released a pack of raptors into a modern forest, they wouldn't just peacefully coexist with deer and squirrels, they'd disrupt food chains, outcompete native species, and potentially cause ecological collapse. It would be like introducing an invasive species but on steroids and with teeth the size of bananas. Conservationists already struggle to manage ecosystems disrupted by things like rabbits and cane toads. So imagine trying to control a population of 20-foot-long carnivores with a taste for anything that moves. The environmental impact would be catastrophic and irreversible. Let's also address the human safety issue because yes, people would absolutely die. Dinosaurs are not domesticated animals, and they sure as hell are going to understand property lines or traffic laws. A curious Allosaurus wandering into a suburban neighborhood would cause mass panic. And let's be honest, animal control is not equipped to handle a 3-ton reptile with a bite force strong enough to crush a car. Even herbivores like Stegosaurus could accidentally kill someone just by swinging their spiked tails in self-defense. The legal, ethical, and logistical challenges of keeping these creatures contained would make running a maximum security prison look like managing a petting zoo. So could we bring back dinosaurs? Technically, the science says no. At least not with current or foreseeable technology. Should we bring them back even if we could? Also no, unless you enjoy ecological disasters, legal chaos, and the very real possibility of being eaten on your morning jog. The idea is fun, the movies are iconic, and the fantasy is timeless. But reality has a way of being way less cinematic and way more complicated. Maybe instead of resurrecting dinosaurs, we should focus on protecting the incredible species we still have before they go the way of the T-Rex. Just a thought.